So I was actually based in Swords, and how I heard about O'Neill's was basically through word of mouth. I've heard a lot about O'Neill's here in Swords, as I was obviously my personal training business was based in Swords. So through clients, through my own sort of clients, and through word of mouth, through people who've actually been here before, that's how I kind of heard about O'Neill's and just that reputation. Big time. There's actually one thing, I tell people this story all the time, and it's one of these days where we had finished here and he had filed down a part of my filed a little bit of my teeth, and he was like, okay, all right, you're finished, and wash your mouth out. And I was just getting ready. He left, and he was like, okay, gotta get another client, and then came back in about 2 minutes later. He goes, oh, sit back down. He goes, no, let me just go have another crack. And he was just like, just that type of, he wasn't happy until it was like bang on perfect. So that's the thing I liked about it. Pretty like they're all bang on. Like they're all really, really sound. They're all real welcoming. They're giving you coffees and teas and whatever you need as soon as you come in the door, and they're happy. Even like they're giving you like the teeth whitening gels and all that type of stuff. Like they're happy to help you, and in any way, shape or form. I think I was getting at the time a little bit of bleeding in my gums and stuff like that, and they gave me like this certain mouthwash. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a certain mouthwash that that was helping like with all the sort of irritation in my gums and stuff like that at the time. So they give you a lot more than what you perceive a normal dentist would actually do. They sort of set the bar. The gums are one of the the biggest absorbers of like bacteria and stuff like that. So that not a lot of people know that a lot of bacteria gets absorbed through your gums, and that's how people sometimes get sick and all that type of stuff. So actually looking after your mouth and looking after your teeth is a huge thing. Even in fitness and health and fitness, just looking after yourself, looking after your immune system. A lot is absorbed through your gums. So yeah, it's a huge thing. Yeah, for sure. For me, I've been always very conscious. I've been always into teeth. It'd be one of the first things that I would notice on people. So even for me, my own confidence grew. I remember being young and having, obviously when you're in school and you have those little hang-ups, and one of them for me was my teeth. And I don't know what they're called here, but they were hiding behind the front two teeth, and it was this big massive gap, and it used to bug the life out of me. And I annoyed my mum for years and years and years to get me braces and all that type of stuff. And I had train tracks before, and I wasn't happy with them, so I actually came and got them done a second time. So I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that, but yeah, it's given me a huge boost of confidence, big time. I don't know, it's just when you're talking to clients as a personal trainer, when you are talking to clients, you feel like you're working in sort of close proximity with them. So that's kind of you're up close and personal with them. So having a good smile is that sort of it's that icing on the cake. That kind of way. As being in shape and correlation and causation are two different things in the fitness industry. Being in shape doesn't necessarily mean you can get people into shape, but it's good to have that look. But to top it off, having a great smile is deadly, because it obviously gives you that least of confidence with the client to be able to speak to them, as best you possibly can and as confidently as possible. It's next level. I was super apprehensive of it. It's because I eat a lot of food, and the way you have to take it out and back in and brush and all that type of stuff. I was a bit apprehensive about that coming in, but it became second nature. It just became everyday routine. And then obviously as you're brushing your teeth more and more and more and more, they're getting whiter and whiter and cleaner and cleaner and cleaner every day. So the sort of hassle turns into a positive. The negative turns into a positive with it. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. The hang up became sort of something that I was actually buzzing about doing every day. No, I'd be eating maybe 5 to 8 times a day. I would be eating. And yeah, I thought it was something that was going to be a hassle taking them out and then having the brush and then back in and all that type of stuff. And then I thought, one of the things I thought was, because I was eating, and I drink a lot of coffee as well, so I thought my teeth would get stained with the little things that were on my teeth at the time, and that wasn't an issue as well. Owen looked after that, and I thought it was perfect. It is expensive. It is an investment. Don't get me wrong. Like my coaching, everybody always says when I give them the price of my coaching, they never expect it to be as expensive as it is. And it's a personal investment. If you want to look better, if you want to feel better, if you want to have more confidence, just in your daily job, in your daily life, if you want that extra lease of confidence, it should be a no-brainer. It should be an absolute no-brainer.